Day 242. We've been redlining toward Jupiter for 8 months, and impact is seconds away. The sky is gone, replaced by a wall of gas 1,000 times our size. Surface temps are off the charts, and the wind is a literal blowtorch. Does Earth even arrive as a planet? Or does something happen before the crash? What happens when Jupiter decides to swallow us whole? Is there a survival play left? Or is this just lights out? Let's dive into the chaos and find out. You could fit 1,321 Earths perfectly inside Jupiter. That's a planet that ate 1,000 planets for breakfast and is still hungry. If Earth is an NFL field, Jupiter is the city of Los Angeles. And to Jupiter, we don't even register. That's us. Jupiter's gravity is 2.4 times stronger. Weigh 200 pounds. Congratulations. You now weigh 478 pounds on Jupiter. You didn't change your diet. Jupiter just decided. Its gravity extends millions of miles. It doesn't need to be physically present to control you. The fastest you've driven is maybe 80 miles per hour. Jupiter's wind blows 12 times faster. You can't stand on it. It swallows you. Core temperatures hit 35,700 degrees Fahrenheit, hotter than the sun. Jupiter radiates more heat than it receives. It makes its own heat. It's self-sufficient and extremely hostile. Before we fly into this monster, hit that like button and subscribe. Let's roll. Because Jupiter has a body count. What happened 4.5 billion years ago tells us exactly how our story ends. Back then, the solar system was a chaotic battlefield. In what is basically a cosmic blink of an eye, Jupiter's gravitational pull redlined, cranking up to 30 times its original strength. This massive shift threw neighboring young planets way out of whack, sending a few of them on a direct collision course with the gas giant. One of those unlucky targets was a massive world, 10 times the size of Earth, mainly a silicate ice core. It slammed into Jupiter at 29 miles per second. The fastest bullet travels roughly 3,000 miles per hour. This planet hit at 103,000 miles per hour. That is 34 times faster than a bullet. Bullets destroy things. Jupiter barely lost mass, but its core changed completely. That doomed planet's ice core fused right into Jupiter's dense center, heavily diluting it. Heavy elements mixed into the outer layers. It was a massive planetary upgrade for Jupiter, but an absolute game over for the rock that got in its way. Could we somehow beat the odds and survive the impact? Let's run the simulation. In 1994, the Shoemaker-Levy 9 comet approached Jupiter and broke into 21 pieces. Each piece left a dark mark larger than Earth, lasting months. So, when Earth shows up, Jupiter won't blink, but there is a name for what broke that comet before it hit, and it changes absolutely everything. Here's what nobody tells you. Earth doesn't just fly into Jupiter and crash. Long before reaching the cloud tops, about 106,000 kilometers out, Jupiter's tidal gravity becomes stronger than Earth's gravity, holding itself together. It's called the Roche limit. When Earth crosses it, Jupiter doesn't wait for impact. It tears Earth apart from the outside in. The oceans go first, peeled off the surface, launched into space. The crust cracks open. The planet unravels. Earth wouldn't arrive as a planet. It arrives as a billion-piece debris field. A brand new ring system exactly like Saturn's, except made of every mountain, city and person who ever lived. Then, piece by piece, It rains down into Jupiter. That's what happened to Shoemaker Levy 9. That's what Jupiter does. Earth is next. The good news, you won't be there to feel it, because if you're paying attention, you already know when to leave and exactly where to go. Let's rewind. Earth orbits the Sun at 18.5 miles per second. If we left orbit, heading straight for Jupiter, it takes exactly 242 days. Throughout our journey, Jupiter shines like a bright star, growing bigger daily. On day 1, life is normal. Your biggest problem is your mortgage. Your HOA is sending annoying letters about your lawn. Your boss wants that report. Enjoy it. Less than a week into the trip, this incoming monster is throwing off as much glare as a full moon. NASA issues a statement. Congress forms a subcommittee to discuss the subcommittee. A strongly worded press release is drafted. Nothing else happens. Soon daylight dims. By the time we cross Mars orbit, we're operating on just 50% of our normal sunlight. Fortunately, Earth's atmosphere acts as a buffer, so we wouldn't freeze right away. But you'll need heavy-duty winter gear, and you'll want it fast. For context, the surface of Mars sits at a punishing minus 145 degrees. That brutal, bone-chilling cold is exactly what's coming for us. As Earth approaches, Jupiter pulls the oceans. Coastal cities are submerged. Storms become unusually strong. Jupiter literally pulls the Pacific toward it. Los Angeles is underwater. New York is flooded. The good news is the 405 finally has no traffic. Earthquakes and volcanic activity increase dramatically. You have two choices. Grab the warmest jacket you own, or accept that no jacket will matter. Both feel equally reasonable. Next up, we're navigating straight through the solar system's ultimate debris field, the asteroid belt. Sure, the skies would light up with incredible meteor showers, but every single one of those rocks is a potential killer, so lingering isn't an option. Jupiter's gravity pulls asteroids into massive chain collisions. It's like driving through the world's most dangerous parking lot at 66,000 miles per hour with zero insurance. But nobody mentioned Jupiter has over 95 confirmed moons. There's a serious risk we collide with any of them. If we dodge those moons, things only get worse. It's an obstacle course designed by someone who genuinely doesn't want you to make it. Take Ganymede. Larger than Mercury, it has its own magnetic field. Bigger than a planet, just waiting. Then Io, the most active volcanic moon in the solar system, already on fire. Honestly, we'd feel right at home. And Europa, an ocean of liquid water beneath the ice, the one moon that might harbor life. And we're about to crash straight through its neighborhood. Very on brand for humanity. Earth accelerates to a blistering 37 miles per second, about 250 times the speed of a commercial jet. So strap in. New York to LA now takes 1.3 seconds, the fastest commute in human history. Unfortunately, there's no destination. Then the magnetosphere hits. Jupiter's magnetic field is 20,000 times more powerful than Earth's. Every electronic device fails. GPS offline. Cell signals gone. The internet goes dark. You know that feeling when your phone dies at the worst moment? Like that. But it's every phone, satellite, and computer on Earth, simultaneously. The sheer friction of slamming into Jupiter's atmosphere compresses the gases instantly, skyrocketing temperatures until the air itself ignites. Remember burning dinner on the grill? This is that. But the food is the planet, and the grill is a gas giant the size of 1,321 Earths. The sky shifts from blue to orange to red, to the pure white of fire. But remember the Roche limit. Earth broke into pieces before it entered the atmosphere. Earth doesn't arrive like a car crash, it arrives like a piñata. 1 billion pieces raining down at once. Remember those 21 fragments in 1994? Earth creates thousands, each hitting Jupiter with more force than every nuclear weapon ever built, combined. Don't even stress about hitting Jupiter's solid core. We wouldn't survive long enough to even get close. Our planet is too small and burns up in the atmosphere, but Earth's remains completely mix into Jupiter. Here's the part that'll actually mess with your head. Everything. Every mountain range, every ocean, every city, every embarrassing photo you thought you deleted, every car payment you resented. All of it becomes part of Jupiter's atmosphere. And Jupiter's mass increases by 0.0003%. That is not a typo. 3 zeros after the decimal. That is the scientific definition of Jupiter, not caring. We are absorbed. Jupiter keeps rotating. Same speed, same direction, same red spot storm the size of Earth that's been going for 350 years. Nothing changes. Earth has existed for 4.5 billion years. Human civilization for 10,000 years. The industrial era is 200 years old. Your lifetime is maybe 80 years. This entire collision took place in a few hours. Every relationship you've ever had, every kid's recital you stayed late for. Good news, your mortgage is gone. Bad news, so is the concept of money, and banks, and the concept of bad news. But technically, you're debt-free. So if you ever wake up and realize Earth is taking a detour to Jupiter, you'd be smart to abandon ship early. Bailing out near Mars seems like a solid tactical strategy. Mars is at the perfect distance for safe viewing. You'd watch the most spectacular light show in 4.5 billion years. Front row seat. Red Planet Edition. Absolutely catastrophic for Earth. Objectively, the greatest thing a human being has ever witnessed. Terrible for the planet. Incredible for the story you'd tell forever. Could we somehow beat the odds and survive? Not a chance. Earth doesn't survive. It doesn't even arrive as a whole planet. But you might if you pack your bags early and know exactly where to set up camp. Look, if you want the playbook on surviving the universe's most insane cosmic disasters, do me a solid hit that like button and subscribe so we can keep running these simulations. The universe has laws, but we're here to push them to the breaking point. I'm Raybo, and the lab is always open. Catch you on the next one.